Welcome to the 13th of September at Gasper Cottage. Along the front of the house, these cool mauves and pinks are dominating the colour mix. The dahlias give a bold effect, and then there are all sorts of things still hanging on, giving a wonderful delicacy with the cosmos and the verbena and that nicotiana. It's really romantic and lovely, and it's still alive with insects and colour and form. These dahlias are such a delicate pink, and these delphiniums, I think this is called Cinderella, and it's just a really good repeat flower. The cosmos do attract the insects, and they dance in the wind. You just have to keep deadheading them. And one of the glories of the late summer that's come through, which I'd sort of forgotten about, is the alyssum, which is in various sort of little clumps at the bottom. And it was very disappointing earlier, but now it's filling the air with that wonderful honeyed scent. And as you come along to the end of that bed, you start to get some much stronger colours. And the Aster Munch, which I've got in lots of places in the garden, but it's just a really, really good flower at this time of year. But the dahlias in the kind of big curved bed are hanging on and looking great against the wall. While there are gaps appearing, there is still a fantastic effect, and the persicaria just keeps on flowering and flowering and flowering. It's really, really good value. And I've got one of these agapanthus flowers, and I'm hoping next year to have more because they're lovely. And you look across from that bed to the red bed, and it all starts to come together at this season. And the mix of colours and the way the light hits through these reds and oranges. And the greens somehow have slightly changed at this time of year. There's a bit more orange somehow in the green. I don't know how that works, but there is subtle colour changes. Nothing terribly subtle about that dahlia, or indeed about the alstroemeria. But it is a very, very strong effect at this time of year. And again, as you come to the orchard, just the way the trees are now getting to a scale where they can and do frame the views is wonderful. And the water lilies in the pond are looking very, very nice and very tranquil. And in the oudophory, all the shrubs there are fruit bearing, and these rose hips are glowing. And then in the shady areas, I've got some of these very cool blues. But at this time of year, it's all about the seed heads and the shapes of the seeds and the way they catch the light, move in the wind. The secret garden, again, there's lots of grass effect, but there are patches of colour, and somehow the fact that they're a little bit more sparse almost seems to draw more attention to them. But at the moment, the glory is to the grasses, and they are just stunning.